Hey everybody, it's Mandy from Mandy Jean Chic. I wanted to show you a product that I am obsessed with. I love. It is amazing. And it is the Anastasia Catwalk palette. If you watched my haul video, you saw that I bought this, but I have never tried any of the Anastasia products before, ever. I've never tried the Brow Wiz, never tried anything. So I was walking around Ulta and I saw this. I think it was $29, so it's about $30 for the palette. And I swatched it, and I didn't think it was amazing until I was walking around Ulta and I looked, and then I saw this color that I'm going to show you in a minute on my hand, and I was like, wow, what color is that? So then I went back and I bought this palette. So the first thing that drew me to it is, if you follow my channel for any time, you know that leopard is a neutral, and this has kind of like the leopard cheetah print on it. Comes with 10 shadows and a brush, dual-ended brush. I thought for the price that this is actually a pretty good deal, for the simple fact that, one, I didn't know that they gave you this, but they give you like a book of, you know, eye trends or ideas for you to try out with your palette, which I think is always welcome. I wish more companies did that. I have not heard much about this palette on YouTube yet, which was kind of amazing to me because there's so many people who do love the Anastasia products. So the first thing is I love the packaging. Super cute. They give you, you know, your little mirror, and then they give you your 10 shadows and your double-ended brush. Now, most of these brushes I do not like, but this one is actually really nice. They give you kind of a stiffer brush and then a little bit flatter, fluffier brush. So you're getting two brushes. Now, these shadows are beautiful. I'm like in love with these colors, and looking at them, I was like, well, I'm probably sure I have dupes for them. I actually don't in my collection. So that was really cool. And like, I was looking at the colors, and one of these didn't swatch very well, but these are the swatches of the colors. And what I liked about them is they're different. They're not colors that I saw, even though they look similar to a lot of colors that are in other palettes. They're really not. Like, this kind of they give you a nice blend of matte colors and a little bit of shimmery colors, but they're not overly shimmery. So you can create so many looks with this palette, and that is what, like, I just fell in, and that's what I fell in love with, is just the quality of these shadows. I mean, there's not much fallout. They're really smooth, they're really soft. It's just a nice shadow palette. So if you're looking for a different shadow palette, then if you want something different for the holidays, I guess, and none of the holiday palettes are really like tripping your trigger, which I totally understand. That's, you know, why I haven't bought many holiday palettes this year, is because I just haven't saw any that I'm like, oh, must have. I do think I need the Urban Decay Book of Shadows, the new one, though. I just gotta find it because my Ulta's always sold out, but whatever. But I'm really, really liking this palette, and I'm thinking after getting this palette, I'm going to try some more of their stuff because I really like the quality of this palette. So, do any of you have this palette? Do you like it? I would be interested in hearing your comments about the other products that Anastasia sells, because I'm like that interested in their products now. So I am going to buy probably a couple more things, but I want to see if they come out with anything for the holiday, because I'm really, really, really liking this. Kind of a funny story. Sorry. There's this lady that lives down the street from me, and I think her husband passed away, and she's older. Well, she walks her dog like by my house 3 or 4 times a day. And when I'm home, you know, I wave at her. If I'm out in the yard, I say hi to her and stuff. She swears up and down I have kids, and I don't. And she's always asking me how my boys are. And she said to me one day, she's like, oh, she's like little, whatever her dog's name is, just loves your boys. And I'm like, boys? I don't have kids. But, you know, being nice and conscientious, like, you know, I kind of played along with it. And it finally dawned on me, she's thinking of my bloodhounds. Because I'm always like, oh, you know, Hank's doing this or Hank's that. Well, she thinks I have 2 of them, which I no longer have 2 bloodhounds. You guys know Lady Bird passed away. But I was like, whenever I talk to her, I'm like, oh, my boys or my girls. Because I have Hank and then I have the 3 girls, which I'm now down to just Hank and Kimber because Lady Bird and Fire passed away. But she's thinking like I had children. And I didn't even realize this one day until it dawned on me. She thought when I would tell her, you know, my boy or my girls, she thought I had kids. So it was just kind of a funny story. But every time I see her, like, she always asks me, she's like, how do you film? Or because she sees me in here because my front window is like right there. So it's just, it's kind of cool. And I just thought I would share that with you guys because she walked by and here I'm, you know, yakking to the camera. So anyways, love this palette. I think it's a good investment for $29. So if your Ulta has it, I suggest you pick it up. It's really pretty. If you enjoyed my review of the Anastasia Catwalk palette, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!